Okay, picking up where we left off. So we had just completed the Druid quest, or the Druid specific gold bounty quest thing. So now let's go ahead. That belt. Let's continue. Search here real fast. My search skill. I think we can get a card around here for that one guy. I've been around town. Let me see if I can find one over here. Search is 13. Maybe I can. Where's my ring at? There it is. See, that'll boost me enough. Find a pie. No, I don't need the pie. I thought that was a card location. Pretty sure that would have been, but I failed to check. This one I think has one, but you have to be a rogue. Well, there's trash right here. Still failed it. One of those trash cans definitely had a card in it. Anything in the stable? Nope. I think the rich home had one. Let me buff. We can move this stone. Bag. And we have 2 of these. I'm going to explore around the area here. I don't know how much XP these cards give, but... Oh, spot success. What did I spot? Right, I didn't even know that one was there at all. So that's 3. Okay, I uncovered a buried chest. Alright, there's 4. The rich house, I almost guarantee has one. I don't know what else this rich house is even here for. Hook.
Hello there.
Trash barrel. Cool. Sculpture. Surprised we can just walk through this guy's house. I don't know if this is for a rogue quest or what, but I stole something and it made me evil.
Fair enough.
Hold on, let's
Come
not
with
break
me.
his house down here. Maybe we have to. Yeah, we need to not be chaotic.
Finished.
Still need a monk level. There we go. Ralph and card. That's what I was after here. That's 5 of these. I don't know how many there are. I don't think I've ever found them all. I know there were some in those, well, at least one in those barrels that I was able to search successfully. There's one in the temple, but I think you have to be a cleric. I'll check anyway. Looking into the water, you see a small object. Curious, you attempt to reach pick it out, but you find yourself unable to pass your hand through the water. Some sort of magic seems to have rendered it solid. Looking at the fountain more closely, you see that the following engraved on it. Punch the water, and if your blow proves you're worthy, the reward is yours. Throw a punch. Throw a punch, and the water parts it, just as water normally would. Apparently your unarmed combat technique was good enough to be considered worthy. And got the card. I think it's because we're... maybe that's a monk one? Yeah, this one I remember you had to be turned dead. Alright, so that's like 6 of these cards. I have no idea if there's one over here, but we're gonna walk around. I think there might be one over there. Alright, well, I didn't know there was one right there. Why didn't that appear last time? Spot success. Wow, we're just finding these cards fast now. Anything over here? You go in this building? Cards in the fields. Now, let me check this tavern out. And then, I don't know where else to go. I'll just turn the cards in. Is this another search? Oh, no, find one right there.
Can I help you?
When in a tavern like this, you seem to see a lot of people passing through. Do you know anything about a thief named Vitier? I think I've seen Vitier occasionally in here. Lots of people pass through here though, so I don't think that tells you anything. I can't think of anything I know about him that would help you locate him. Maybe something will come to me later. I know he spends a lot of time here. Surely you must know something that would be helpful. Well, he often comes in here accompanied by Frago Hedgethorn. I don't know if you've heard anything about Frago. He's a halfling and a druid or ranger or something like that. He sells healing services to some of the people in town. Could be Vitier uses him for that as well, since a guy like that tries to steer clear of official authorities, be it from the temple or anywhere else. Anyway, it seems like Vitier and Frago are friends or something, since they often come in drinking together. So I guess if you could find Frago, you might be able to find something about the thief too. Where is he? Well, he comes into town occasionally, but I haven't seen him for a while. Like I said, he's a ranger or something. You might want to talk to some of the people he sells healing services to. Presumably they have a way of finding him or contacting him. Come to think of it, Farmer Hodgent was just in here recently, talking about how much cheaper it was to get cures and such from Frago in the temple. He's a guy who operates a farm in the general region, but still a good ways from the town. I don't see him all that often. He was going to check out the fair though, so maybe you could find him there. Alright, let's go to the fair. I gotta go there anyway. Here is not the guy I was looking for. This guy. Rift Raffin.
Greetings.
Found some cards. Are you sure? Remember, I will only hand out the prize if you find So if you find any more, you'll be worthless. I'm just gonna turn them in. 4,150 experience. Excellent. Let's see how many you found. He takes a moment to look through the cards you've found. So, just so you know, the prize is a spell I will cast on you, making you more powerful. Here it goes. You cast some sort of spell on you, and as a result, you feel somewhat more powerful and competent, much as you would after gaining hard-won experience. It's a very powerful spell. Far too much so for some simple game at the carnival. Just who are you, and what's really going on here? An insightful remark. There is indeed more going on here than meets the eye, and that is all to the good. Since who knows what's... Why can't I read this? An insightful remark. There is indeed more going on here than meets the eye, and that is all to the good. Since who knows what eyes may be watching, if you take my meaning. As for who I am, you do not need to know that. It should suffice to know that there are a few powerful factions who have noticed the threat of Asgulkar poses, and are prepared to covertly help your quest to stop him. This means I chose to test your fitness for the quest and extend aid that might have been a tad whimsical, but we may have hope that this has also made my actions more likely to be overlooked by our common enemies. At any rate, I have done what I came to do and will be going now. Good luck on your quest. Goodbye. I appreciate the assistance. Alright, so he's just somebody who wants to oppose the demon guy, okay. Your name is Hodgent, I believe. I'm trying to locate Frago Hedgethorn, and I've heard you might know something about where to find him. Okay, he buys various things. Very important that I contact him. Suppose I can tell you. Could be I'm throwing more business his way, I guess. Frago meets his clients at the pair of rocky outcrops that make for a prominent landmark a little way to the northeast of Snashkel. I can show you on your map where I found it. Trouble is, though, you'll never know whether he'll be there at a given time. Yeah, let's see if I can track him down. Alright, so we need 4,200-ish XP for level 32. I've never bothered to take the ride skill this campaign. Oh my god, I wonder if I could have checked here. Shit, I bet there was a card in here. Didn't even see this. Don't tell me. I didn't find anything anyway. I wonder if there was a card there. Man, you need some search skill. Let's go to the Harper camp. Alright, we're gonna have to fight here. Buff. 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 Let's go ahead and... He already has a weapon, right? 2d4. It's not really worth. Elements. Give everyone freedom. We're gonna need it. God's grace. Endurance. Sequencer. Alright, let's get him killed. Okay. I did not want to start combat just yet. But that's fine. Storm of Vengeance. Stonehold. Grease. Let's turn this off. Maras tile. Okay, that's the mage from the beginning. Abandoned his team. I need expertise mode back. And we're gonna need to heal. Get expertise on. Cast Storm of Vengeance. Okay, let me... I didn't save it that long. Okay, hold on. Let me run this again. I really wasn't finished buffing. I was gonna save it after that. Okay. Just a slight inconvenience here. Okay. Right back where we were. Also, why were the like these buffs off really fast? Oh, I didn't talk to the farmer. Whatever, we'll do that next. Okay. Nobody aggro anything. Alright, we should be good now.
Follow me.
Alright, let's get the Stonehold out. We'll do Reese.
I shall strike you down.
On the vengeance. Do Stonehold again because I think they dispelled it.
My breath!
Shapeshift. Shapeshift. I'm Shapeshift. Okay, now we should be good. Falling down. Alright, that guy's dead. Heal again. Why is my Ellie doing nothing? What? Gerard, I need your help on this one. There we go. Much better that time. Oh, there's still a guy here. Alright. Got through everything. Looks like we did. Alright. Pretty well done there. Tough to identify.
Is there something?
Let's put some of this gear in here. Alright, onward. So Zeral, it appears you've been neglecting to practice the training exercises I taught you. Training exercises? When do you suppose I would have the time for something like that? And I've gotten much better at sword fighting since I was training with you, from all the actual fighting I've been doing. Of course, actual combat experience is invaluable, but it is not enough. You may be fighting better, but there are still numerous problems with your technique. The basics must not be neglected even by the most powerful of adventurers. An absolutely actual adventuring can make it impossible to stick to a rigid training schedule. It doesn't mean there's no time to practice training whatsoever, though. It's also not as if I was a fighter like you. I have to practice my magic and my music as well. If you're doing that, then you obviously understand the importance of training and practice. Spells and bardic tricks can only carry one so far in combat. I've beaten many opponents who relied on such things. In the end, most battles end up being settled by steel. I don't think it's quite that simple. Also, aren't you supposed to be the destined wielder of the Sword of Zafad? Isn't the main point of everything we're doing? You don't want to wield the legendary sword with your current sloppy technique, do you? You have a point, I guess. I suppose I need to try to find more time for my martial training somehow. I can, of course, assist you in that endeavor. Talking dies down. Harper Camp. God, we have another fight.
Yes? It sounds fine to me.
Alright. Get another rebuff going here. No freedom spells anymore. Hopefully that's fine.
Yes? Is... Yes?
Alright, what do we got here? Haha! Did you think that just because you'd left the Underdark that you'd escape my vengeance? So great are my skills that I can track down my targets wherever they flee, even if it is to the surface world. Now you will pay for your crimes. Okay, this is that guy that like summoned a penguin and shit. You again. You certainly dedicated and persistent. Too bad those seem to be your only virtues. You dare mock Daguzo Akares, the greatest assassin of the Darrow? I suppose I should expect no less from one who maliciously disrupted the magical experiments of one of our greatest savants. You only barely escaped my wrath before, this time you shall not. This from an inept conjurer who summoned pieces of furniture and penguins in such a laughable attempt to kill me? I don't know who this idiot is, but if he's an assassin, shouldn't we be killing him instead of standing around talking? But I have to agree, he doesn't seem like much of a threat. No doubt these feeble attempts to insult me are how you mask your terror. You will find that my mastery of conjuration is even greater now than the last time we met. I shall unleash devastation upon you now. He begins to cast a spell. I doubt whatever you're doing is anything to fear. He casts a spell and butterflies appear and begin to harmlessly flutter around. You will see you and be overwhelmed by the insect swarm I've summoned, and insects don't quite seem to be, I wonder if your attempts at conjuration are still a ridiculous farce, it seems. I've come across many stupid people in my adventures, but I still find it hard to believe that someone could actually be as big an idiot as this Darrow. I'm just not well versed in the characteristics of insect species from the surface, that's all. Anyone can make a mistake like that while working in an unfamiliar territory. My next spell will work though. Summoning from the abyss will work the same whether one is on the surface or below it. The pinnacle of conjuration is the creation of a gate to one of the fiendish realms, bringing in a Valor or Pit Fiend as an ally. But I have surpassed this. My superior gate spell will summon both a Valor and a Pit Fiend. Who could stand against the combined power of such powerful fiends at once? Sure sounds impressive, but I doubt the results will be. That's just silly. Tanari and Batizu hate each other, so if you summon both, they will just fight each other. He ignores the remarks and begins to cast their spell. I mean, I could stop him from summoning those, but let's just let him happen. 2 fiends are summoned by the spell. Ahaha, the combined power of these two will surely be enough to annihilate you. Naturally, I'll be getting out of the crossfire myself. The Darrow casts this another spell and is soon teleported away. He's somewhat difficult. Let's try it. Plus a grease down. Looks like we should kill the Pit Fiend first. Seems to be... I was gonna say it seems to be the one he's killing. He's still blind. It is. Is it permanently blind or something? Pull the pits of hell open. just need to focus the pit fiend down. I think it's dying. Oh, he got another summon off, and Gerard died. Hit the pit fiend. There are a lot of spell effects going on here. Okay. Let's cast this. Hopefully we get a fire Ellie. We didn't. Cast Stonehold. Cast Storm of Vengeance. Hopefully it doesn't get interrupted. Let's cast Freeze. I want to res Gerard. Does a lot of damage. Heal. Oh, let's throw a Call of Lightning in there. Let's see if we can hit the Pit Fiend. Killed the Pit Fiend. I don't know if we killed it, but it's dead. Okay, can we kill the Valor? Died. Okay. I can't see him in here. Take a stack of those. Take that off your hands. He's dead. What is the save for Stonehold? I can't remember. that's why he's failing it every time. Right, that was a battle, for sure. Need to resolve combat here. Oh. I got level drain too. Heck.
Come with me.
Where is Zarala? Yes. Alright, we've made it to the Harper camp.
Yes? Is there something you...
Tabrin.
Hello, hello.
You would be Zarala Galhader and her companions. I suppose Azado must have made contact with you after all. I hardly expected that fool would be successful, but it seems he has been luckier than anyone could have guessed. Yes, we met with Azado. He told us to meet with you to discuss the next stage of our plans. Apparently we're supposed to face some dragon in these woods. So you're the spokeswoman. That's fine. I suppose you would be Caddy heirs based on the reports. I don't like bringing in all these people from outside the organization, but I'd rather deal with you than that Janazi who's been supposedly the point of all this trouble. Zarala has been heroically facing difficult challenges. I don't see how your attitude is justified. It's a bit rude. What do you have against me? I don't trust heroes who allegedly have some great destiny or such. Some accidents thrust them into the center of some crisis and they start thinking the whole world is supposed to serve them. The business of the Harpers should be protecting ordinary people, I've always thought. Not serving some chosen one, yet at this level, every mission I'm sent on seems to involve someone like that. I guess inferior people like you will just have to learn their place. Well, I sympathize with the general principle, but we do have a crisis here, and she actually is the center of it. On top of that, I'm expected to work with a tiefling. You can't trust anyone with fiendish blood. I assume you're talking about this fellow with wings here? I've had some encounters with tieflings myself. I have to agree they should never be trusted. Don't say you can so easily jump to conclusions about them, someone you haven't even met. There are plenty of tales of heroic tieflings out there. Plenty of people wouldn't trust us due to our plainer bloodlines, you know. There will always be exceptional cases. But you can't just ignore what is typical for a race. Anyone who thinks an elemental bloodline is the same as that fiendish one is an ignorant fool. Good to see one of you has some sense. I've certainly heard tales of noble tieflings. I'm happy to give this one a chance. Well, it's nice to see so many of you are forthright enough to say exactly what you think of me right to my face. At any rate, Tabrin, the Harpers whose ethic you so admire, don't have a problem with my ancestry. You also know that the superiors in the organization sent me to work with you precisely because I agree with you about not liking these alleged favorites of destiny. Why they sent two of us to deal with someone who is supposed to be exactly that, I'm not sure. Maybe throwing us all together is some sort of joke. You recall, I was suggesting certain other options we might have for dealing with this matter. As I already made clear, I'm not following your suggestion on that, nor is it an appropriate occasion to discuss it. It's clear we're expected to work with this Janazi, and however little I like it, I can't see our other options are at all better. At any rate, I suppose as Otto explained to you, he has a potential double agent among the adventurers barring across the Candlekeep. But it requires 750,000 gold to make the potentiality actual. In order to get such an enormous sum of gold, he expects you to loot a dragon horde and conveniently also rid us of one of those we've been tracking. Conveniently rid us of one who's long been a foe to the Harpers by tracking down and defeating the green dragon Razhalkul, who lairs somewhere within this forest. Yeah, that's what he told me. To do that, of course, you will need to be able to find the lair of this dragon, which has introduced another complication. How is it that when gnomes get involved, plans always seem to become ridiculously convoluted? At this point, I'm beginning to wonder if there are worse things than tieflings. Gnomes are quite a nuisance, aren't they? What is this complication? Yet another thing we agree on, Tavon. I also long to find some escape from Zato and his absurdly overcomplicated plot. The complication involves this fellow Gun Swiftspear. He's not a harper, though he has worked with some of our members on occasion. He claims to know where the dragon's lair can be found. He's not willing to tell us, though, unless we do something for him first, naturally. It couldn't be simple. Did I say something about how I hate working with people outside the organization? What does he want from us? Once again, I have to agree with you, Tabard. Not in general, of course. There are plenty of non-harpers who can profitably work with. This dwarf is rather a bore, though. He's absolutely obsessed with killing goblins. Never goes on any quests that involve other types of monsters if he can avoid it. He's had no interest in joining the harpers because we often do other kinds of work. Can you believe that? And monsters as boring as goblins, too. When are they ever a challenge for a real adventurer? Someone's got to keep the stinking goblins in check. You won't find me so ridiculous the next time a horde of them attack somewhere. Most of them are easy enough to kill for the likes of you or me. That's true enough. But plenty of ordinary people suffer from goblin raids, and even for us, it's only most, not all, who are easy. You won't be so cocky if we ever run up against a real goblin champion. If it comes to that, most humans, dwarves, or tieflings, or whatever would be easy enough for the likes of us to kill. But we're different, veteran warriors honed by the experience of more battles than we can count. And so a few goblins. If it weren't for people like me, they might not be quite so... If it weren't for people like me, they might not be quite so few, either. You could say we're the reason you take goblins lightly. As Moriel says, he's indeed obsessed with fighting goblins, and apparently there's a powerful group of these creatures that have established themselves in these woods. He wants assistance in clearing them out. I'll let him explain the situation. I feel like the dialogue in this chapter is missing a lot of commas and a few typos, making it somewhat difficult to read at times. Very well, killing a few goblins along the way might be worthwhile. Here's the situation then. For now, I've been dealing with a see, like, look, another typo already. Particularly, nasty hobgoblin wizard. He found some old shrines to Nomog Gaea, one of the goblinoid deities, if you don't know, from a long time ago. Apparently, these shrines were thousands of years old from a period when hobgoblins, or at least this group of them, had a lot more power. Among other things, he found something called recall stones, which allow him to teleport out of danger, and will even teleport away his body and revive him if he's killed. This means there's no obvious way to permanently defeat him. Wait, would this hobgoblin wizard be named Ulaz by chance? I think I've had some run-ins with this guy. Really, that's quite a coincidence, or maybe not, given that this Ulaz has been causing trouble all over the realms. He finds groups of goblins or hobgoblins, gives them training, high-quality gear, and sets them to raiding. Apparently he's got big ambitions. Ambitions that need to be stopped, of course. But I've been having a hard time coming up with a way to do that. Recently, though, I've come across a group of goblins working for Ulaz, basing themselves near here in the wood. When I found out what they were up to, I realized it presents an opportunity to maybe counter their annoying recall powers. How so? Well, the goblins in the wood have uncovered another old shrine to the goblinoid deity. One of Ulaz's lieutenants, a hobgoblin named Moguz, is there right now with a large force investigating it to find more magical aids or more goblin history or whatever. Nothing significant about that. Ulaz's people have been doing that sort of thing for a while now, but there's still something pretty interesting about this particular shrine site. You probably know about dead magic zones, those places where spells can't be cast and magic gear doesn't work. It appeared back when the weave was disrupted during the time of troubles. This particular shrine is just such a dead zone, which means those recall stones probably won't work there. Exactly, probably don't. Anyway, occasionally divinely aided magic can work to some extent even in dead magic zones, but it's the best chance I'm getting at taking out one of Ulaz's lieutenants. I defeated this Moguz once before, but he got away. If we hit him while he's in a dead zone, we have a good chance of killing him for good. What's more, if we do that, I should be able to take the stone he carries with him and bring it to the arcane researchers who might be able to figure out a way to counteract him. This could be the key to bringing down Ulaz and his schemes once and for all. It does sound like a promising opportunity. I've got a score to settle with Ulaz myself, so I'll be glad to help you. I might actually prefer to fight in a dead zone. It sounds like it would be pleasant to avoid casters and all their tricks. Of course, having our own spell casting abilities taken out and our magic gear rendered ineffective will cause us problems too. the goblins will have the same disadvantage. With equal gear, the advantage should lie with adventurers of our experience. What's more is I've got a couple of holy runestones that continue to function even in the midst of dead magic, which will mitigate the effects for us a bit. There's a lot of goblins with this Mogu's, though. Some of them a lot more capable than average, so I don't think I could take them all by myself. 4 veteran adventurers should be enough to cut through any number of goblins, though. I agree, we'll slaughter goblins that get in our way. The trickiest bit, though, is going to be fighting Mogu's while he's actually in the dead magic zone of the shrine. If we kill him outside of it, he'll just teleport away. I've been stealthily scouting around, and he does spend most of his time in there, but if there's an attack launched on the goblins, they'll most likely come out as so to fight with all the magic available. Once we attack the camp surrounding the shrine, we need to move to enter it quickly, before he can warn and come out. Fortunately, I found a path that we can use to sneak very close to the goblin camp before we have to actually attack and announce our presence. Dear God, how much typing and reading. Ooh. Alright, here we go. The shrine is located in the northern part of the woods. We'll head east towards the center of the woods and then go north. We may even encounter some of the goblin patrols along the way. But if we hit them far enough from the camp, it won't raise an alarm for Mogu's. They'd expect some of their patrols to get into fights and maybe not come back. Once in the camp, though, I'm getting ahead of myself. Once we start heading north, we'll be approaching the camp, but we want to avoid charging directly and giving Mogu's lots of advanced warning. Fortunately, while scouting, I found a patch of thick underbrush near the camp. It appears impassable, and the goblins think it is, but I found a narrow way through it. If we use that route rather than any obvious approach, we can penetrate deep into their camp before they know we're there. I've already been through it and used it to spy in the camp, just didn't dare to actually attack on my own. Once we burst out and launch our attack, we need to get to the shrine itself quickly. I'd estimate we need to get within just a few minutes for this to work. We'll need to fight or run or sneak past any goblins barring the way to do it. Once in, we hunt down Mogu's while staying between him and the entrance, and we kill him for good and take his recall stone. Probably have to fight our way out of the camp then, but that should be pretty routine. Alright. Our manpower stretched a bit thin, but we'll help all we can. We've been patrolling to find more information and trying to keep some of the other monsters in check as well. That wagon has supplies. Feel free to take whatever you want. You can also rest here. Alright.
Greetings to you.
Looks like you're off to... You have a lot of work to do. Deal with some set of super goblins, slay a dragon, and who knows what else. I suppose I shouldn't admit it, but really, we Harpers are using you for our own ends here. Yeah, and don't think I haven't realized it. Guess I have little choice but to play along. Well, I guess I shouldn't be saying this, but sometimes there are more choices available than one might think. I've often gotten into arguments with my fellow Harpers when I try to point out that there's more than one approach to a problem. You might want to be alert for opportunities along these lines. Speaking of which, I have one minor opportunity to offer myself. I have some contacts among the shadier elements of society, some people not all my Harper comrades would accept dealing with. But you seem like someone who isn't excessively rigid about how you get things done, so perhaps you'd like to... Perhaps you would. I have some things for sale that you might find interest in. Let's see what you got. Soul Stealer, Greatsword. Stealer, Scimitar. Like an evil Harper.
Yes.
I will look at your stuff. Or phrasal gear on.
Greetings.
So, everything on that. There we go. Red star plus 5. Elven Court Bow. Louise Way, that's pretty good. Fulton Quarterstaff. Monk gear. He's running out of gold. Buy. Probably buy the Rod of Resurrection as well. Jump, flaming whip. Okay. Pretty good. Alright, he's basically out of gold. Or, yeah. Okay. Our normal gear back on. Rest. Yeah, we have this guy in our group now. 10 Rogue, 26 Ranger. To be honest, I need another freedom spell.
Yes. Is there something?
10. I have more of these berries. Let's see. That. Some freedoms up. And do your
Yes.
bard song.
Yes. Sounds fine to me.
Visibility. Alright, let's roll.
Follow me.
Hey, creatures are ahead. Check out this cave. I actually don't know these caves. Unless somebody played this chapter, I heard. Vermin infested cave.
Follow me.
Boy, fire beetles. Why are we fighting a bunch of level 1 fire beetles? in here, but
Follow me.
just keep going now. Mutated giant spider. Okay, here we go. Now we're fighting things that can hurt us. I think just despawn my alley. You okay, buddy? Peter Chap. Oh man, a lot of spiders. Fuck, these like the spiders actually cast spells. All the ground effects are bugging my people out. Okay, let's just move over here, because we're not doing shit. I'm gonna cancel my form. Smack shit.
Follow me.
I'm not understanding why everyone is struggling to just attack. Like they're just canceling their attacks. Over and over.
Follow me. Follow me.
It's like
Come with me.
painful because these mobs are not even very difficult. Looking down here. Oh, hole in the floor. Use rope. Oh, back in the Underdark.
Follow me.
West Cavern. Maps are really big. So far been nothing. Maybe cave trolls. Alright. Some cave trolls. Here you go. Actually, playing weapon ourselves. Alright, did you guys have anything good? Where's the Basilisk guy? Stuff that I probably won't ever use. Surely this is not all that's in this area. Cave entrance. Alright, there's something up here. That's it. Something odd about the sound of the water. You can closely see a chest.
Yes. It
Nice. Underdark cave.
follow me.
Shadows. Who's this?
Yes.
Let's go. Gonna aggro a bunch of these.
I shall leave it.
That was a stronger Nightwalker. Oh, we did level up. Thought about that before going in alley form. Oh, wow. question is, do we go druid level? Do we go monk level? That's the 30 thing we need. How much? Like, I could get 2 AC from a monk level. Let me just double check. Druid level doesn't give me any feats. No. Alright, we're going monk level. Or tumble up. It's 2 AC. Beyond the portal, you see nothing but darkness. Attempting to enter, you soon find yourself turned around somehow and back at your starting point. Perhaps only creatures of shadow, or at least those with some connection to the shadow magic or shadow realms, are able to use it. Okay, so probably need to be a shadow dancer or something. Nothing there then. Explore up here. Mustard jellies.
Wait here a moment. Fair enough.
These guys are... Yeah, I'm just gonna... Are you supposed to attack them normally? Are they weak to anything? Fire. Belly-shaped fire.
For glory!
Follow me.
Okay, they give you 100 XP. Okay, what we got over here? Ace, throwing axe. To not be a whole lot area. We can go south maybe. Or did I kill that? Maybe this is just a place intended for shadow dancers. Hey, well, that kind of seems like a waste of time to come down here, but okay. I think we just go back to the Harper camp and rest at this point.
Enough! I can carry no more.
I might have more spell slots. 7th level. Do I heal again? Another one of those. Okay, let's buff up. Nice. Not the spell I wanted to cast. Man, having to cast so many spells takes so long.
Yes. Yes. Sounds fine to me. Yes. Sounds fine.
Me. Alright. Let's
Follow me.
continue. Hour. Let's use this on myself too. Reader him. I'm confused.
Follow me.
the other greater nymph. Stunned. Animal intruders are not welcome. That's funny. Alright, Thrala, can you like stop casting Dispel on me? Literally taking like all my buffs off.
Follow me.
I'm dead again. Reload. Alright. We're just not gonna fight in their Storm of Vengeances. Go.
Follow me.
Alright, Storm of Vengeance. There we go. Like Raven instead. Alright, there we go. These arrows are so overpowered. To be honest, I kind of want you to use a bow. Oh, hello. Northeast toward the center of the wood. These guys. Back to nymph. Killed him. go, killed him. I don't see it in the log. Give me these. You're just spam using these. Need to save those. Also, why aren't you wearing this helmet? Killed this guy, but back.
Follow, I shall be victorious. For 100. Kill the elite warriors. There we go. What is your AC? Just tank it.
Let's see, where is the zone transition here? Shit. Take 5 of those. South toward the center of the wood. Where's Zoral? I need my buff.
Yes.
Alright, even more of these. Oh, and werewolves. Alright, here. No one can seem to function for some reason when they're in any AoE. Right, where do we go now? South towards Harper Camp. You can get back to the Harper Camp or something? North towards Harper Camp. Okay, well, there's nothing on this side of the map, it seems. So we gotta go this way. You also wouldn't mind going back to the Harper Camp to rest. Just west of center. A lot of goblins. Should have done this first. Oh well, that order.
Wait here a moment.
Here, I'm gonna run in.
For glory!
Oh wait, this is a hard fight. This is the hot melt hero. Yeah, probably need to rest before this, but
Follow me.
I actually don't know. Last time I played this, I had to run away from this guy because I couldn't kill him. We'll see if, as a druid, this would be any better. Looks like it is already. I have CC for all these guys. My Storm of Vengeance wore off, so I'm gonna drop my form as soon as I get improved expertise up. Get up. Storm of Vengeance. I'm gonna cast Premonition. Not very shape. Stay focused on him. Improve expertise up. Potion. Storm of Vengeance is already gone. I had another scroll of it, so we'll use this. And grease. Not that. And this. Yeah, just healing myself. I can get a call lightning cast off, dude. more I can cast, so hopefully we just kill this guy soon. I have some druid staff, maybe? Yeah, I have storm color. So, bam some of these out. Potion of freedom. Ew. But at this point, we just need my team to kill. Got him. Didn't even lose anybody. Here we go. God, these guys probably have so much shit. Really want to pick all this stuff up. Alright, well that was pretty good. We got that rapier too, which I think we can give to her. Actually, I can use it too. +5, keen, on hit light, damage bonus versus evil, damage bonus versus undead. I'll just equip it, I guess. The dagger. Massive crit on hit sleep. I mean, this dagger's great too. Center of the woods. Extract. Werewolves, giant spiders.
For glory!
Here, let's
Follow
shapeshift.
me.
That's the goblin camp. You need to go to. see these cocoons. I swear it's always an enemy. Can go to the Goblin Cave, but we're gonna check the east part first. We have to go there. Seems like it doesn't want me to go here. Oh. Okay, he doesn't want to go that way. So we gotta go to the Goblin Camp.
I shall be
Werewolf
victorious.
shaman.
Follow me.
These guys are actually hitting me. I'm just gonna put a piece one up and let my team kill. Alright, so we can go to the south or the east, but we can't do it with him in a group. Explore a little more while he's here, and then we'll go fight some goblins. Let's see. Werewolves and gnolls.
Enough! I can carry no more. Enough! I can carry no more.
Alright, follow him through the thicket. This is to the camp. He attempt to rest. Guessing I'm gonna get ambushed.
I can carry no more.
I didn't. buffs up. My god. Ridiculous amount of buffs. Okay, let's put this on. Where did my armor go? There. Up the armor back.
Yes.
Prala, Bard Song,
Yes. Sounds fine to me.
Mage Armor me.
Yes. Is there something you... Sounds fine.
This on me. Alright. We're very buffed. There's a narrow path here that will lead to the goblin camp. Remember that once we burst out and start fighting, they'll most likely send warning to Mogu's, and he'll most likely come out of the dead magic zone. It's no good if we take him down outside the zone. He'll just get teleported away. We need to get in there and block his escape quickly. Probably only have a minute or two to do that. Alright. May have to reload this if we fail.
Come with me.
We'll see. Cast Storm of Vengeance.
Follow me.
Prala's already dead. There you go. Res her.
Enough. I can carry no more. Follow me.
This. How long has my attack been going on? 30 seconds. Yeah, my team's actually dying.
Follow me.
You guys keep attacking. I think we made it through in time.
Come with me. Fair enough.
Why are you attacking me? Why are you attacking him?
Take that!
Why am I dead? What's happening?
Follow my shot!
Alright. I think we're good now. Stop attacking me. What the fuck? I don't want to use that. Let's get everyone to full health. Alright, I'm assuming that we fine. Did it in time.
Follow me.
Oh god. I'd be so over encumbered. So let's find this. What else can I do here? Strength. Cat's Grace. To generate new bard song
Yes.
again. I think we already have it. Alright, let's try this. Take 57 damage periodically. Oh, I take it a lot. You can put in for 2. Okay, I got expertise mode on. 50 AC. Liquor Lab's still dying. Okay. Damn, how am I supposed to do this? Wonders the way to do this, just run past everything. I'm freaking slowed. I don't think there's any shot at me being able to move in here without being encumbered.
Enough! I can carry no more.
Do 133 pounds. Is it? I actually wonder. This is better, so I guess we'll do that. I can move around.
Wait here a moment. Fair enough. Follow me.
All right. Just gonna run through. Maybe. No. Kinda hard to run through, actually.
Follow me. Follow me.
I can use these in here, right? A lot of these. I'm gonna charge him with expertise mode on.
Follow me.
Pray that my team is strong enough to kill everything. Anytime you guys want to come in here, great.
Follow me. Take that.
Down the trap door. God.
I shall be victorious.
Actually, you know what? Why am I using a longsword when I could be using a comma. think we go down there. Maybe I can go down. Just very quickly run through there.
Wait here a moment.
I can't. This is like not even worth it. We don't need that shit. Okay, let's go this way.
Come with me.
You can probably handle the trap. You're a rogue.
Finished. Wait here a moment.
I can run through. Okay, that door's locked.
Follow me.
Probably need my team. Wonder if this would be worth air elemental. You have 60 AC with this. Even if I take damage here. Oh, he died. Maybe this isn't worth. Taking 50 damage every like round is
Wait here
really
a moment.
brutal, actually. Let's see. Heal. Let's regenerate.
Yes.
Heart song. Alright, let's see if I can lure
Follow
a
me.
few of these.
Wait here a moment. Follow me.
this would be trivial as hell if you were a rogue. Like, as any class that needs buffs, this is like
Wait here a moment.
really ridiculous. Just aggro a few of you.
I shall follow me.
Yes, you must.
I wish this guy would just attack these too, but he keeps running into like the entire group or something. Like, what is he doing? You know what I mean? Keep killing these. I can res him.
Follow me. Yes. Follow me.
Same plan, I'm gonna run in here.
Yes, you must.
Oh, just attack. Right, there we go. One of my backpacks has like a bunch of healing.
Enough. I can carry no more.
Okay. It's a ridiculous room to get through.
Finished. Follow me.
Is this the end? It is. There he is. See if I can lure some of these out.
Wait here a moment. Follow me. Wait here a moment.
Stand your ground. Can I get any more?
Follow me.
There we go.
Follow me.
Alright. Thank him.
Follow me.
There we go. Recall stone.
Enough.
And his
I can
axe.
carry no more.
Just probably throw. I don't have enough floor for that. Alright, we did it. Most annoying part is over.
Well met.
I'll get the stone and transfer it to your inventory.
Well met.
We did it. Mogu's went down, and as I hoped, he couldn't be teleported away in a dead magic zone. Now that I've got my hands on one of those stones, things are going to change. With an actual example to study, it should be possible for someone to figure out how its magic works and devise some sort of countermeasure. Good to know. I hope you succeed in bringing down Ulaz and his lieutenants. For now, I need to go know where the Grazalgal's lair is. I'll tell you about that, and those Harpers too. They want to know as well, I guess so they can make a backup plan if you get killed fighting the dragon. For now, though, we need to be focused on fighting our way out of here. Let's return to the Harper camp, and I'll tell you where to find the dragon's lair.
Follow me.
Let's get out of here. So we're still gonna have to fight right here because I just ran past all. Maybe I can run
Wait
past
here a
them again.
moment.
We'll try.
Fair enough.
I don't want to fight all of you. Dude, they call shot leg me. Why is that guy here? Oh my god, they're really making this annoying as hell. Oh, let me out.
Come with me. Fair enough.
Of
I
course.
shall be victorious. Follow me.
No, don't go that way. Follow me. The exit's right here.
Come with me.
And our buffs are all back. Oh, thank God. Thank God. To be honest, we're probably going to have to fight our way out of here, so it'd be worth
Enough.
to use
I
that.
can carry no more.
I wonder if this is better AC now than the armor. Let's find out.
there something?
It
Yes.
actually is.
Sounds fine to
I think
me.
the main downside is I lose strength though. $64 AC. Problem is I still don't have cap strength. Without this, but then I lose all that. Honestly, I need the strength, so. I'll take all this back. I was considering letting him just hold on to it all.
Follow me. Follow me. Enough. I can carry no more.
Nice strength right now. If I didn't cast this, maybe. Yes. Wait, do I even need this then? If I didn't have 21 strength, 22 strength. Barely need that. I actually maybe didn't need to use that room. But there are more of these guys alive.
Die as you must!
Come with me. Fair enough.
I had to cast that. Yeah, never mind. Alright, to the Harper camp.
Die as you must!
I just want to be the one more level so I get dragon form. feel like speed in this chapter has been so slow. Alright, we'll try going south toward the Harper camp this time. See if anything new on the way. Pixie Champion. I've ever seen this part. Danella. Who's Danella? Raider Dryad. Greetings, elemental woman. I am Danella, Dryad of the Forest. I fear you may have been attacked by other Fae on your way to this point, and if not, you will likely soon encounter a faction of Fae that intends to keep all elemental intruders in this forest with violence. Be assured that I do not share their hostility, nor do any of my Fae allied with me. So long as you do no harm to us, we will leave you free to pass through our forest. I would even be happy to do business with you. I've been trying to expand relations between the Fae and various other peoples, and have discovered the possession of your gold coins is useful. Greetings. You do seem quite capable of fighting your way through those who seek to bar your path. I fear that the hostile Fae have come under the influence of shadow druids. There's a group of those known to be operating in this region. They even kidnapped some of the dryads, at least some have gone missing. I do not know where else they could have happened to them. Their tree still stands, and they must be alive. Help you? You are a druid, are you not? And those like you have some ability to communicate with animals. You might be able to use that against our enemies. Many of them also have druidic powers and have been using animals to fight for them. If you could win any of those animals to your side, you could perhaps talk to them, and they might tell you where the shadow druids are. If you're able to find and slay the shadow druid enclave or rescue any of the druids, I would reward you as well. What do you have to sell here? Is that just a better version of this? No, it's the exact same. Frost Giant Strength, Belt of Lions. 9 animal empathy. Not horrible. Raider Ring. I could actually have 2 of these equipped. Buying that. I don't think I need anything else from her. Maybe some potions. Alright, actually that's some good stuff. Alright, apparently there's a Shadow Druid Enclave. I've never done that. So, also new. I thought this was south toward Harper Camp. I don't see area transition. I guess we just go north toward the Harper camp. Oh, you could go down this way. Here we are at the Harper camp. That on. 2 more saving throws.
Hello, hello.
Indeed, Mogus has been defeated, and we recovered the call stone he carried just as Gun planned. To be honest, I didn't really expect we'd pull it off. Too many different things had to go right, but it was too good of an opportunity not to try, and we actually did it. In return, as promised, I'll let you know where that dragon is. His lair is in the eastern part of these woods. Head east from the center and then through a region infested with phase spiders, and you'll eventually reach it. He indicates some positions on your map. And there you go, you shouldn't have any trouble finding the dragon now. Good luck killing it. I'm off to get this stone researched and deal with Ulas for good. Thanks for your assistance. Getting rid of Grahazkul will certainly remove a thorn from the Harper side. Remember, you can rest here if you need to. We'll be working to keep any other trouble away while you deal with the dragon.
Greeting.
Alright, can we is he out of money? Yeah, he's out of money. Alright, we're gonna rest here.
I can carry no more.
And then I'm gonna call it here because this was a long session. Had a lot of stuff done. I guess we'll try to find the Shadow Dragon. Not a Shadow Dragon, Shadow Druid Enclave next time and maybe kill the Evil Dragon these guys want us to kill. Hopefully hit level 33 so we can get Dragon Form. I think we can defeat at level 33. So, alright, until next time. Peace.